Went to the emergency room.
They said that it might be a hyperstimulation of the ovaries. And the only reason I came is because I can't breathe properly.
Her ovaries had swollen. She ended up with blood clots in her lungs.
So the blood clots in my lungs caused my heart to beat very fast on one side, so then I had an enlarged heart. So then we had to see a cardiologist, I had to see a hematologist, I had to see an oncologist. Beautiful. I'm fine now.
Yeah, but you...
Don't do that.
You called your kids. You had to call your kids. You told them you loved them. You was like almost trying to get your together in case something had happened. And that me up.
Y'all, Lisa Ray just came in hot with some serious tea. She's saying Judy left DaBrat broke and got her beat up. Excuse me? Is this even real life?
I got in a relationship because you stood me up 3 times. It's because you stood me up 3 times.
But you
had me there. You had me feeling like we were gonna do something, and then you act like you didn't want to do nothing. And you ain't gonna get off.
And we never...
Because there's plenty of people that's out there that's waiting.
You didn't have to say that.
No, I'm
because
saying
then
that
we both could
because
say that.
You were dealing with other people. Why is it wrong for me to say I had other people interested in me? You saying don't do that?
Oh my God, I don't want to talk about this no more because you're going to stick to what you're saying and I'm going to stick to how I'm feeling and it's not going to end well. Then you're going to be mad and there's no reason to be mad because we're here now and we have a baby and we married.
Apparently, DaBrat and Judy are on the verge of divorce, and things are getting way messier than anyone thought, especially now that DaBrat's sister, Lisa Ray, is jumping in. And when I say she's jumping in, I mean she's diving headfirst into this drama, throwing shade like nobody's business. Lisa Ray did not hold back. She's basically accusing Judy of using DaBrat playing her like a fiddle, and then leaving her high and dry. And let's be real, we all know Lisa Ray does not play when it comes to her sister. She's calling out Judy left, right, and center, reading her for filth.
She will either not respond or she'll say no comment. Why can't she have that same respect from you?
So let me tell me what you thought I should have said.
She wouldn't do that to you.
Thank you for telling me.
She wouldn't.
But hold up, why is Lisa getting all up in her sister's business? Could it be because she herself had quite a bad divorce? I mean, DaBrat and Judy were all lovey-dovey at first, like a fairy tale come to life. But now, it's looking like that fairy tale took a hard left into nightmare territory. And now, Lisa Ray is spilling tea that's steaming hot. She's claiming Judy's been playing DaBrat from the start, cheating, using her for clout, and just trying to get her name out there. Remember when they were all excited about having a baby together? That was supposed to be a beautiful, happy moment in their lives.
Oh my goodness. And I'm still making sure my baby get them moves in. My baby gonna know how to move and groove. And I'm having a baby boy. I'm so excited. I'm so blessed. I just thank God every day for blessing me with what a little miracle drop. Oh, it's blue. A little blue miracle drop baby boy. Wow. Wow, you guys. I'm so blessed. DaBrat is having a baby boy.
What did this girl put on my feet? What is this? No, I'm not smiling. No, I'm not. I refuse. Cause what the hell is this on my feet? I'm just, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. She gonna keep this camera in my face. I'm gonna show her. As soon as it's time to change my diaper, I'm gonna get you back. Cause what the hell is this on my feet? And why do you keep shaking my feet? I'm not gonna smile. I refuse. Take this off my feet.
Now it's all overshadowed by this mess. And, of course, money's coming into play. You know how they say money can't buy love? Well, apparently, it can sure rent it for a while. Word on the street is that Judy was holding all the purse strings in this relationship. She's been out here flexing like she's a boss, throwing money around like it's nothing, while DaBrat's just along for the ride. thinking she hit the jackpot with a sugar mama. Many felt that this TikTok of her was a veiled insult toward DaBrat.
So social media is a place where people can pretty much become anything that they want. You can lucratively become a model, open a business, go into music, just about anything. Wardrobe stylist, hairstylist, you can promote anything. And so many people still choose the broke way and be haters, the thing that you don't get paid for. So why not step into the side of it where you're making money? Why not step into spending time on things that will make you money, make you better, make you progress, instead of the things that don't even get you paid? Why do people take time out of their day and do that?
But now that they're splitting up, it seems like Judy's pulled the financial rug out from under DaBrat, leaving her high and dry. And get this, fans are saying Judy might have been using DaBrat as a walking, talking billboard for her business. Kaleidoscope, free promo, anyone? It's like DaBrat wasn't just her wife, she was part of her brand strategy. Some folks even think the whole relationship was more about business than love from the start, like Judy saw DaBrat as her ticket to the big time. But there are some that feel that there is no chance the two will divorce.
Rumors are going around that DaBrat and Judy are getting a divorce. Lies. Lies. Let me tell you why it's lies. DaBrat filed bankruptcy 2 years ago, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, to help to pay her $7 million lawsuit that is non-dischargeable like mine, okay? And so they wrap it up into payment plans and stuff, and she filed bankruptcy when she was married to Judy. Their assets are together. So Judy is helping Brat pay the $7 million. Not only that, they're cross-promoting each other. They have shows together, reality shows, and they cross-post every day. If you look at their Instagram pages are identical to one another. I don't know where these rumors came from. They're absolutely not true. They're not going anywhere. They have too much invested. And frankly, I like them together. They love each other. So it's a lie.
And let's not forget, Lisa Ray's been side-eyeing this whole thing from day one. She wasn't buying what Judy was selling and has been warning her sister all along. Now she's standing tall, basically saying, "I told you so," without even having to say the words. She's been in DaBrat's corner through all of this, helping her pick up the pieces. That's some fierce sisterly love right there.
Who's the first to roll up on someone for messing with their loved one?
Oh, no, we both might do that.
Yeah.
We both of us.
I've been doing it longer, but we'll both do it.
Ooh, and we have done it. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Well, this honey, okay, y'all. So who would be the first honey to skinny dip in the winter?
Me.
In the herd. Skinny dip in the winter.
Yeah,
her.
See, she ain't doing it at all. She ain't even thinking about it.
From the hot tub into the snow and you know, somewhere really cold and somewhere nice, you know, but not naked.
Okay, all right. Okay, complete this sentence. My sister is the most. Brat, you get to go first.
Ugh. Oh my God. That's hard. You're gonna have to come back to me.
Okay, but I got mine.
Oh, whatever. No, let me go first. My sister is the most sensitive.
Okay. I'll take that. My sister is the most spoiled.
Ooh,
hands down.
Ooh, it's all in the name.
But it's not just about Lisa Ray being right. She's been loyal to DaBrat through the good, the bad, and this messy in-between. She's not letting DaBrat wallow in self-pity. She's pushing her to face the truth and move on, even though it's gotta hurt. Tough love? Yeah, Lisa Ray's dishing it out, but sometimes that's exactly what you need to get back on your feet. And while DaBrat's out here dealing with the fallout, she's also reportedly fighting for custody of baby True.
I said, do you wanna fight me? Do you wanna catch his hand?
It's complicated. Judy's got the money, and the baby was conceived with Judy's egg. But DaBrat's not in this alone. She's got Lisa Ray ready to throw down for her, and y'all know Lisa Ray don't mess around. But on the official front, the two are publicly saying they won't get divorced.
Beautiful. You don't want to tell the people?
Girl, them people.
You don't want to tell the people
Girl,
thing?
that's the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard. I'm so sick of hearing all that bullshit. Like, we ain't getting no fucking divorce. We
getting a divorce because the baby that we had was my secret lover. That's a man, and so it's me and his baby. But I convinced you to carry it, and then I'm leaving you for him, or you found out I was cheating with him, and so now you trying to sue me for child support. And you put me out the house.
Bye. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You motherfuckers ain't got shit better to do. Me and my wife don't even argue, okay? We have disagreements sometimes, but that's about it. We don't go to bed, man. We make sure we fix that shit. Bitch, we ain't having no motherfucking problems like that. That's the dumbest shit. Like,
Back in May, DaBrat's and her partner, Jessica Judy Harris Dupart, were making headlines after announcing that they were expecting their first child together. Exciting times, right? But things got a little complicated when they stopped by the Tamron Hall show to clear up some controversy that had folks raising eyebrows. It all started when DaBrat's made a comment about their decision to use a non-black sperm donor, which aired on their WeTV series, Brat Loves Judy.
Down to 224 donors.
and about
and
one of them is
black.
Right, so this is an important issue. Unfortunately, there are just not enough black donors, black sperm donors, black egg donors. So unfortunately, the pool is limited for
So
a lot
our
of
baby
black
daddy,
fishes.
our baby daddy can't be black?
Well, the thing is, not
yeah, if he
only...
look like Jiminy Cricket.
The thing is,
one or
not
two black
only-
people I saw, that thing ain't finna be looking like my child.
Fans were like, hold up, does DaBrat's not want her child to look black? So when DaBrat's and Judy sat down with Tamron Hall, they got real about the whole situation.
Something to the effect of, you never thought motherhood was in the cards for you.
Yeah, I didn't. I think because I didn't get pregnant in my younger years that it just wasn't in the cards for me. You know, when you young, you're not supposed to get pregnant. Those times when you like messing around and stuff, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna get kicked out the house. And you pray for your cycle to come.
Miscarriage, this has been a journey, a journey. Backtrack before it all, the egg retrieval. Did you know much about sperm donation?
No.
No, we actually thought we was going into it and, you know, just...
That would be the easy part because there's so many donors.
That's because you see stories every day. One man, 500 children, right? So you figure...
So we never thought that that would be an issue at all, so we never worried about it. We were more worried about the whole IVF process where she had to get shots in her stomach in the beginning and take all these hormonal medicines, and then I had to give myself shots and she had to give me shots, and then she ended up in the hospital with blood clots in her lungs once they retrieved their eggs. Then she had an enlarged heart. It's just on and on, like constant things, and then I ended up having a miscarriage and I had polyps in my uterus. It was just so many different things, but we thought when we got to the donor part, it would be a breeze. It would be easy.
It would be a breeze.
Yeah, there were thousands.
When you went in to have that meeting to talk about the sperm donor, let me first start, did you ever consider a family member, or is that even something you can do?
We felt like we wanted it to be somebody anonymous.
Okay.
We didn't want anybody to ever come back and be able to say, hey, I'm, you know, a parent, or I'm your father, or anything.
Especially when you're dealing with a celebrity.
Right.
Yes. You know, with the genetic testing, you then put in your, I'm a carrier of 4 different disorders. So then you put in the disorders, and then it eliminates it down to from thousands to 13.
So you go in, do you say to them, what do you say? I want a black man who's tall. I mean, do you give specifics about the...
No, it was online.
Yeah, it's all online.
Yeah,
it's all online.
It's like shopping. It's like online shopping.
Yeah. we were scrolling.
Okay, so Judy, I love how you describe. So we're on Sperm Mart. We're at Sperm Mart, and we're going through.
Like, look at that.
So on the website or whatever, you see the picture and you see the description of the person.
Yes.
As you are scrolling, are you noticing Wow, there are not a lot of...
No, when we were first scrolling, there was a lot of some of everybody.
Yeah.
There's a lot of black people, but once she put in her genetic testing results, which is like 4 different carriers, she doesn't have these diseases, but they run in her bloodline. She's a carrier of them. So those cannot match with the donor.
Gotcha.
They have to be negative.
So now you shrink down to thousands to...
hundreds.
Well, so it went from thousands to a few hundred, and then when we put in black, there was 1, but then there was none.
DaBrat also made it clear that her comments were taken way out of context. She wasn't trying to offend anyone, but she understands how it came across.
I didn't think it would be offensive to anybody. I cracked jokes about almost everybody that I saw. That one just happened to make it in the show. I wasn't trying to be mean or like say anything negative about black people. We were looking for a black donor. We're black, we wanted a black donor. So it was just misconstrued and taken way out of context. Like, I talked about quite a few people as we joked looking for donors, but that's the one that made it, and I guess they thought it was funny, and I didn't think it would bother anybody, or else I would have taken it out. I had no idea people were gonna be so offended, but I meant no harm whatsoever. We wanted a black donor. Like, I was just like, what? People take things and run with it. And I'm like, what? People who know me know that I didn't mean any harm. So if I offended anybody, I do apologize, but it was a joke between me and my wife and the doctor. Like, we joke like that, we play around. So it wasn't meant to be offensive in any way.
Now that's a far cry from the response Judy gave.
It's early in the morning, but you know what? I see all of the headlines. In the first episode of Brad Loves Judy, we are in search of black donors. So a question was asked around that because you saw in real time us trying to find a black donor and you saw the difficulties. There are difficulties. There's a lot of facts in the world that people, I feel like, really don't know or are ignorant to. And that's that black men make up 5% or less of the sperm donation pool. Then even with that, once you put in your genetic testing, you'll be lucky to find 1, if any. I'm a carrier of 4 different things. 4. If we chose somebody that had the same thing, our child would most likely have it. And they're severe.
And it's not like these two haven't been through their fair share of controversy. Back in 2014, DaBrat found herself on the hook for a hefty $6.4 million after a Cobb County jury ruled in favor of the woman she attacked with a rum bottle. Ouch. DaBrat was not having it.
Hey!
You don't look the worse for wear, but that must have been a shock, 6.4.
Oh, it was a hell of a shock. I was baffled.
What did you think was going to happen?
Well, I knew that I shouldn't have did what I did, and I knew she was entitled to something, but 6.4 million? Hell no.
I mean, I'm just curious what you think it was worth. I mean, what do you think would have been a fair verdict here?
Well, they had all of her doctor bills and stuff, and they said that they came to about $60,000. They didn't even have a neurologist there, a true neurologist or neurological surgeon or anything like that to show proof that there was neurological damage.
So,
what were her injuries? I mean, obviously we can see the laceration. Was there anything more than that? I mean, was there a concussion or, again, we're trying to figure out 6.4 million.
Well, half of that was punitive damages, right?
Yeah, well, the smaller half was punitive. Well, the 2.7 million was punitive,
right,
and the 3.7 was the other.
Hey, DaBrat, what are you gonna do? I mean, can you afford to pay this judgment?
Hell no.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna do what I do and work, and you know, whatever money that I get, I guess she's entitled to some of it, but a lot of people, she got to stand in line.
So you really didn't have a defense to doing what you did in the bar. This was really more about money for the jury, right?
Yeah, I couldn't say anything because I pled guilty to it. I did it. I did time for it. So there was I couldn't say anything about what really happened.
Why'd you do
But
it?
I will tell my story, and I will be calling you, Harvey, because you my man.
DaBrat's attorney, B.J. Bernstein, was not having it, telling the Atlanta Journal-Constitution that the payout was way over the top, especially since DaBrat had already done time for the crime. "I'm baffled," Bernstein said. She owned up to what happened and was punished. What do you think the truth is behind DaBrat and Judy? Let us know in the comments.